if the Republicans in Congress can't scream it loud enough from the rooftops how they want to basically take away everything that America's all about, they came up with their own little law in Congress today. It's a decorum law that basically says you're not allowed to speak negatively about Donald J. Trump or any of his legal issues. Can't bring it up. But it's okay that Marjorie Taylor Greene showed private pictures of Hunter Biden, like nude pictures of, and that's okay. But you can't mention Donald Trump's criminal trials. But Republicans are able to, in Congress, tear apart Michael Cohen, the judges. They're even allowed to go on site in New York and do that. But in Congress, you're not allowed to speak negatively about Donald J. Trump. Now, people keep saying dictator. I've seen some horrifying videos about these MAGA people with the head-to-toe Trump bullshit, talking about how they'd rather vote for Putin than Joe Biden. And communism would be good for us. We could use a dictator right now. As Donald Trump's going from rally to rally, from interview to interview, Time Magazine interview, talking about how, when the Hungarian guy came in, the guy who kind of hooked him up with $100 and something million in one of his many, anyway. That guy, Viktor Orban, when he came in, he did a big party at Mar-a-Lago, called the guy up on stage, praised him, basically said how wonderful he runs his country, and he wants to run the United States the same exact way. He said almost the same thing about Vladimir Putin over and over and over and over again. He also said that about President Xi, and that he's like a king. I like to be a king here. That's the way. When he walks into a room, everyone stands up straight and pays attention. Do you know Kim Jong-un had people, North Koreans, thrown in jail or unalived when his father passed away if they weren't crying hard enough? If they weren't showing enough emotion, Kim Jong-un punished them. Life in prison, torture, dictator stuff. The way Trump wants America. And he's saying things, and the Republicans are doing things like this new law in Congress, that you're not allowed to speak negatively about Donald J. Trump. Like, at all. You can't even bring up an actual trial or any actual trials. You can't even discuss that in Congress. What part of the word freedom lost its meaning? Since that's everything the Republicans are about, are freedoms and MAGA and all that other stuff, or freedom of speech, freedom of speech, right? You want Trump to be able to say whatever he wants in court, outside of court, right? Those gag rules, even though if anyone on the face of this continent talked crap the way he talked crap about prosecutors or people in the case or the judge in the case, we would all have already been in jail. Get that through your politically driven mind. But the fact of the matter is, freedom of speech is a big deal, right? Joe Biden is supposedly sharing classified information is a big deal. We want that evidence right now. Any evidence of any presidential candidate or president himself sharing classified information, all of that information, all of that evidence needs to come out before the election. You Republicans and you maggots are absolutely right. It needs to come out before the election. Any evidence about mishandling of classified information needs to come out on both sides of the aisle. Oh, wait. Oh, you didn't mean both sides of the aisle. You meant the rumor about a ghostwriter. You didn't mean the employees and co-conspirators, people who actually were told to go hide the top secret stuff and don't show anybody and sign this NDA so you can't tell anybody. That guy doesn't count. The guy with dozens of boxes in a bathroom at a resort with evidence, like first-hand witnesses, the people who actually moved the boxes, evidence, pictures, text from Donald Trump directly, you got to move this stuff, all of that. That's not important. But Joe Biden not letting them hear the audio, even though the transcript's already available, 100% transcript's available. They have to hear the audio because it's evidence. What is he hiding? How's that orange guy doing? The other old guy. Guy don't like windmills or Lysol. No, he likes Lysol, doesn't like windmills. How's he doing? Anything you want to look into there? No? Then shut the f*** up. You're a traitor. You're not a patriot. And you're not putting America first. So take all your little proclamations from your little fake pulpit and recognize you are none of those things. And you don't care about the future of America. Because if you did, like me personally, even if there's accusations against someone I voted for, I want to know about it. If there's evidence, I want to see it. Because if it's true, I'm going to change my vote. I'm not voting for that person again. Because I care about this country. How about you? How about my New York buddy that always seems to have an issue? My new New York friend. How about that? I don't know. Like a gnat. Like a mosquito. Do your research, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're going to get pissed off about anybody on one side of the aisle, you better be damn sure you took that same exact microphone, microscope, everything there. You take that same anger and same energy and look on your own side of the aisle. Just in case there's something there. Just in case your hypocrisy comes out a little bit. If you're not willing to do that, you prove why he loves the uneducated. I'll learn from anybody that has something to teach. I will apologize when I get things wrong, but I try my best not to do that. But I welcome it if I do. Intelligent debate, bring the intelligence first. Aside from that, I shouldn't waste my time. We need to stay diligent, we need to stay educated, we need to be kind, because we are all in this together, and all of our opinions are just as important as that loudmouth jerk that you don't agree with next to you. It all counts, but there's educated opinions and uneducated opinions. There's a reason why con men like the uneducated. They don't care too much about fact-checking. As long as the emotion's there, the anger's there, the frustration's there, they're all in. Isn't really too patriotic. That's just me. God bless you. Each and every one of you, on both sides of the aisle, both color hats. We are Americans. We should know better. Politicians are full of shit, right? Even the ones you voted for.